We're now crossing live to the new candy shop where Stephen Walker is with Jim Naps. Stephen, it was a torrid time at some points in that match for you. Goal line scramble and all.
Yep.
But in the end, you've came out with a 2-0 victory.
Indeed.
How did you feel tonight's game went?
It was had its good points and its bad points. Obviously, the scramble in the box. We were given managed to just catch it in the end. Even though we had 3 or 4 defenders back in the line, I thought one of them would have cleared it. It was definitely a heart racing moment, but certainly happy with the result today.
Did you realise at that point that you perhaps had to step things up against a side that did they surprise you when they came out?
They certainly did. Yeah, I mean we came in here with a lot more confidence. Obviously, winning a game in the earlier on in the week there. Used the same formation, similar players again, and we did take it a little bit easy, but we did get a bit of a fright. And obviously we get the goal before half time as well, so that kind of released things a wee bit. But yeah, they were very surprising, very good team. Look forward to seeing them again, hopefully.
How happy were you to see Bojan scoring that goal that was set up, of course, by Forlan, who also had an excellent game?
Yep.
Bojan, he's perhaps not featured much this season, but is he still in your plans here at Pohang?
Definitely. At the moment, it's very tough up at the front. You've got Tevez, Forlan, Balotelli. It's very difficult to make an edge with. We're obviously saving Balotelli for the league games. We thought we'd give Bojan a chance to shine, and that he did. 85th minute, got a little knock, managed to recover and get a goal right at the deadlock there. So yeah, very pleased for him, and a great performance.
Excellent. There's just one final thing, Stephen. Just on the Bojan topic.
Mm-hmm.
There are rumours, of course, that there's other clubs interested, and I'm also rumours in the papers in a certain paper that Alex from Sounders, Division C side, is a target for yourselves now. Do they not fall into the same position, and is there any truth in either of the stories?
Certainly. I mean, it is coming up to transfer season now. I was waiting for your questions, but certainly, yeah, we will be looking again to strengthen the squad, get some new players in. It's not necessarily a bad thing that we might let players go. They maybe just not be able to, we can't take them any forward than they can, and there's no room for them. But certainly, yes, we are looking at a few players, and Alex is one of them. We will be looking to see if we can sign him, and hopefully we can get him on our side.
Excellent, a great scoop for us there.
Indeed, yeah. So I thought I'd give you that one. It's a new year and that coming up too, so I thought I'd give you a wee story to go on there.
Thanks for that, Stephen. Well,
Cheers,
have a great new year. Bye.
Bye. And we're going to cross live to Trevor Tumble, who's with manager Dave Patterson. David,
Trevor.
How are we?
Very well. We came up against stern opposition tonight, but feel the better side won the game.
Indeed, obviously we did notice that you didn't have your starting 11, as you would say. A lot of fans and media have been speculating that you're not taking this cup quite seriously. Are you prepared to put those rumours to rest?
I'll put them to rest just now, Trevor. I think we played Daniel Agger, who's a starter, all of last season. We chose him over PK, but our players can't play every game. Of course, we don't want them to get injured or suspended or such. The only other change was Iniesta for Xavi. Xavi's played great for us this season, but Iniesta's, we brought him here to give him games, and we give him a game. Apart from De Rossi was out today. We just felt that Fellaini had done well in training, so we'd have already done well with a match. But apart from that, it was our starting lineup.
No problem. We're always looking as well at the first half that we saw a very, it was very difficult to take your chances, as it were, with a lot of shots and chances they had. Then obviously come right out of the second half and Arshavin with that ball straight into Torres for the header. I mean, what did you do at half time to get them going, to get them back to playing?
Just said to them, do what you do best, and you're a better team. No disrespect to Vittoria, but we feel we're the best team in this country, and Arshavin's always. He's got an eye, Torres and both our wide players, Robin and Arshavin, they know where they are at all times. Arshavin just plays the ball in, and Torres, well, when he gets, when there's a ball coming in towards his head, it's going to go in, most of the time. But in the first half, as you said, they were dogged defending, and all credit to them. I thought, they've got some great defenders, and they did really well to stop us scoring, so we were quite concerned at half time, but as you say, we did our normal thing in the second half and won the game.
Well, congratulations on your win, but just before you go, transfer season's coming up. Any new signings to be going to the odd team?
I'm not gonna. I don't think we'll talk about anything just now, Trevor. I don't like to mention names, but we've heard several stories about several players, and you know, the likes of Fabregas at German Beerschot and Bojan at Pohang Steelers. If those kind of players are floating about, then who knows? We might dip in.
Well, excellent. Thanks for your time. And congratulations on the win.
Thanks, Trevor. Cheers. And we're now going to Highbury, where Angers manager Andrew Patterson is with Jimmy Gymnaps. Andrew, is that a question of relief?
Oh, definitely. I mean, I think everybody knows that results haven't been going our way over the last couple of weeks. But you know, we've stuck with the tactics there, and it looked for a while like we weren't going to get any joy. But you know, we've got the goal in the end there that's seen off Arsenal. They're a cracking team, you know, and a lot of good quality players. But I think today, you know, we weren't really troubled by them, and it would have been disappointed if we hadn't come out with the result.
You've been singing Adebayor's praises,
Yes.
Emmanuel Adebayor, for weeks now, and we've not seen anything from him until today when he scored.
Yeah.
You know, one of the best goals we might see in this round of fixtures. Did you see it coming, in all honesty, when it went to extra time?
I think it's difficult. You know, you don't know what's going on inside players' heads, and I think it's easy when you go, you know, a full 90 minutes dominating the game, clearly having more shots than another team, and not getting the breakthrough for heads to go down. But you know, Adebayor, he's been getting the chances, and I just said to him, you know, you're getting the chances, so you know a goal's going to come if you just keep making the space. But I would like to, you know, I'd like to think that Anelka, when he came on, had a big influence in the game, and of course set up the goal.
Yeah.
And you know, he's just shown why he's got that class.
Yeah, to show your strength and depth when the likes of Robinho and Anelka don't start this kind of game.
Absolutely. I mean, at the end of the day, you know, we've got a lot of important fixtures coming up in the league, and unfortunately, we don't have, you know, our players can't play every game.
Yeah.
It's as simple as that, and we had to, you know, I was looking at guys who had played in friendlies and things like that, and on training, who had impressed me. Clint Dempsey's one of them, and he came in, and Muller and Nasri, you know, they sort of swap, and we just felt that Muller would have been the one who got the nod today. You know, and I'm not disappointed in their playing at all. It's, you know, it was one of those things where, as I say, we weren't threatened at all and we dominated the game. It was just getting that breakthrough that took a little while. Just
on the league you mentioned there, do you see this weekend's this clash with Malmo as a crunch clash, so to speak?
Mouthful.
I know, I'm trying here, but Malmo, you know, they can be a tough opposition, but of course they were, some may say, trounced by Pohang last week.
Well, I mean, we know all about Malmo, you know, from last season, so we know that they're strong, they're a good quality side.
Is it a relegation dogfight?
Not this early on, I would hope. You know, I think the league's yet to sort of establish any sort of pattern yet, although other teams would probably argue that. But, you know, I would say that the result's important, but then you've got to see every game, the result's important there.
Yeah, well, we'll look forward to that, Andrew. Congratulations on today's events.
Thanks very much.